When the news first broke, it felt like the entire UK stood still. Bradley Walsh, the man who had brought laughter, wit, and warmth into millions of households, was facing a devastating health battle. Viewers who had watched him effortlessly charm contestants on The Chase and light up screens for decades were stunned. Social media erupted, television stations paused their regular broadcasting for updates, and fans across the country sent messages of love, support, and prayer. In a single moment, the beloved entertainer became the center of a national outpouring, unlike anything seen in years. Bradley himself was still struggling to comprehend it all. He sat quietly in a private hospital room, the soft beeping of monitors filling the silence. The news from the doctors had been sobering, an unexpected diagnosis that hit like a freight train. His world spun, and for the first time in a long time, he didn't have words. Beside him sat his wife, Donna Derby, her hand locked tightly in his. She had been his pillar through triumphs, failures, red carpets, long filming days, and quiet nights at home. But today, even she struggled to hold her composure. Her eyes were red, her voice trembling, yet she never let go. "I'm here," she whispered. "We all are." The days that followed were filled with tests, consultations, and endless waves of uncertainty. Bradley knew millions of people were waiting for updates. He knew fans were worried, and the pressure weighed on him. Not because he feared criticism, but because he didn't want people to hurt for him. That was when something extraordinary happened. The letters started arriving. Thousands, then tens of thousands. Hospital staff were stunned as wheelbarrows of envelopes and packages arrived every morning. They came from school children, pensioners, families, TV viewers, and strangers from every corner of the country. Some wrote prayers, some drew pictures, some simply wrote, "Thank you for making our lives a little brighter." He would sit in bed for hours reading them, tears often slipping down his cheeks. He had dreamed of making a career in entertainment. He never realized he had become part of the heartbeat of Britain. News programs broadcast tributes, fellow presenters shared emotional messages, even competitors at other channels spoke of his kindness, humility, and the unique spark he brought to screen. Then one day, after weeks of treatment and waiting, the doctors entered his room with a look he had not seen since the diagnosis. Bradley braced himself. "Mr. Walsh," the lead specialist said, "we have surprising news. The latest scans showed something unexpected. Improvement. Significant improvement. It was not a cure, not yet, but it was far better than anyone had predicted." The doctors admitted it. They couldn't fully explain how quickly his body was responding. Donna gasped. Bradley stared, speechless, a rush of relief flooding through him so fast his hands trembled. It was hope, real, tangible hope. For the first time since the nightmare began, he smiled, truly smiled. And the miracle didn't end there. When Bradley finally felt strong enough, he released a short video message to the nation. His voice was tired, but unmistakably his. "I've read your letters, your prayers, your messages. I can't thank you enough," he said. "You gave me strength on days when I didn't have my own." The UK watched in silence. Some cried, some cheered, some simply held their breath in relief. Overnight, hashtags flooded the internet. TV shows celebrated. Streets and homes across the country felt a little lighter. The battle wasn't over, but Bradley Walsh was fighting, and he wasn't fighting alone. The nation was with him, and just like that, hope returned, not just for Bradley, but for everyone who needed a reminder that miracles do still happen.